Hello, everybody. I'm just going to keep this a short one tonight. I've been huffing and puffing all day, and I'm over the gunk, but crud, some people say, actually infection. But I'm over that, but I'm not over all of the buildup, which turns out to be because I now no longer have a medication that I was taking to reduce the production of mucus. I'm not on that anymore because the insurance decided I didn't need it. The doctor didn't decide that; the insurance did, and the reasons they gave don't um, don't work with what the actual indications for the drug are. So anyway, that is my little spiel on that. So I've taken, well, I took the 25 of Benadryl earlier this evening, and I just took another plus my evening meds, so this is not going to be long. I did sleep a lot today. So anyway, a quick story. I will give you that. I'll give you a quick story. We lived a few blocks east of here, about 5 years ago. It was a big house. We raised our kids there, but it just got too big. Anyway, had some neighbors there across the street by the name of Bill and Marlene, and they shared some gladiola bulbs with us. And I was already on this stuff, and my lungs were starting to get, little by little, I was getting less and less active, and I was getting to a point where I wasn't able to walk down the block or across the street anymore either. So, or to do any kind of exertion really, which kind of disappointed me, but that's the way it was, and it gradually takes over, and thus is here I am now. But I do get around the house. Back to the story. Bill and Marlene gave us some gladiola bulbs. And my husband was, I asked my husband, I said, can you plant these for me? And he gave me one of those looks like, okay, it's like, I really wish I hadn't been here when you asked the question. But he did it. He's a sweetheart. Anyway, they don't have to like it, huh? At least that's what we tell our kids. You don't have to like it, just do it. But he didn't have to do it either, but he did. I've noticed, off topic again, but I've noticed I look like I'm sneering a lot of the time because of this oxygen, because I tend to draw my lip up when I'm trying to take a breath nasally. So I don't know, but that's probably something a lot of people look like. I don't know. And the rounding of the face from the steroids, so. And then all that. Anyway, back to the gladiolas. I segue a lot, but not intentionally. Anyway, so he planted the gladiolas. And our neighbor from next door, Jim, he came over and he kind of chatted with him while he was planting them. And so they were, but they got nicely planted in a row, and so they started to grow a little. They sprouted up. And then one day he was out there and he was mowing on the riding lawnmower. So we had about 3 lots. So it was a pretty big yard. And so he was riding along and mowing and mowing and mowing, and pretty soon, bzzz, and I knew what happened when I went out there and I looked on that north border there. I knew what had happened. He was famous for it. Anyway, he came in later and I said, "Where are my gladiolas?" And he gave me this look like, "I wish I'd been somewhere else when you asked me that question." Look, again, I moaned him over. Now, he did not do it intentionally. He'd already done all the work of planting them. Why the heck mow them down? He wouldn't have done it intentionally. But poor guy, he has had this thing of not, well, it used to be if I didn't mark where I planted my flowers, he would forget they were there and he would mow them down. This time he mowed down the ones that he planted, so, and he didn't mark them. So I don't know. What's the answer? What's the answer to that one? Can't marry two harebrains together and expect to get one good one. No, my husband's got a very good brain, and he's not prone to forgetting things, except not to mow over the flowers. Anyway, thus is the story. And anyway, I really enjoy all of you listening, and I hope you'll continue to do so. I'd appreciate it if you haven't subscribed yet. I would appreciate if you did. And if you like any of my little stories or drops of this or that, I'm not getting off on tangents, cotangents, cosines, sorry, trigonometry talk. I'm trying to sound smart, but we all know I'm not. Anyway, no, I'm not dumb. Anyway, I'm just rattling now, so, and I think it's because I'm getting a little bit druggy. Not in a bad way, but just the way it is. Oh, because I can't stand continually coughing and having to blow my nose for another night. So, I know I'm doing this a lot, and I'm just worn out. But got more painting done on the deals. They turned out rotten. I'll show you tomorrow. Maybe I'll even have one good one by then. Goodbye. Love you guys. You're my stars. See you tomorrow.